You know what? I'll say it. I don't care that Daredevil was added to the game at all. I don't care. This is one of those moments where Daredevil being added to the game as a duelist is so genuinely unimportant. It's just a nothing burger. Like his character, it seems like it's going to be a dive character where he, just the way that it was worded when he was kind of like slightly revealed, it sounded like he was going to dive. And he's also a melee character. It doesn't matter. Okay, Poke is still going to beat him. Phoenix is still going to be the best DPS. Torch will still be unhittable. You know, like Bucky will still hook him in, punch him into his team, and he's obliterated. Nothing changed. Like he's complete nothing burger of a character. What they needed to do was add Rogue or another healer. I in prior videos like this one, I tried to suggest, don't add him, don't do it. Remove him, add a healer, because that's what we need. We don't even need an off healer. Okay, we need a main healer. Because they're doing this problem where we have Angela, who's an off tank, and that makes tanking miserable. Because the problem was that people solo tanked. So you can't solo tank with an off tank. But if the problem remains that people don't tank, and people want to play Angela, so you solo tank as an off tank because Angela's new and fun, well then you just insta lose, and it's misery all over again. So we need a main tank. Angela should have been a main tank. You know, I'm not like I don't feel like that's a hot take. I feel like adding an off tank was a terrible idea. You know, we don't need that. We need main people for the main roles. You know, there's so many DPS. These people, this role doesn't need new characters. There's one for everything. There's flyers, there's divers, there's off anglers, there's, you know, Bucky who can like mid lane, main lane, you know, like there's tank shredders, there's peelers like Namor, Wolverine, Iron Fist can peel. He's also healing a bunch now because of his team up. And we still have single digit healers. And we only have one, two, about three main healers: Invis, Luna, and Cloak. Loki got demolished and taken out back and destroyed. So he's kind of meh right now, not really a main healer anymore. Rocket's ult gets destroyed. So his healing is a little subpar compared to the others. So three main healers, and that leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 off healers. So this is why you see 3 heal comps. This is why you see so many games and so many people, when they're losing, they go to 3 heal. Because who else are they going to pick? I mean, obviously, there's more to it. But when you go look at the heal roll and be like, oh, well, we need more healing. Well, you probably already have Cloak selected on someone else, an Invis or Luna. Okay, go Jeff. Okay, go Ultron. Go Rocket. Do some damage while you can heal at the same time. There's just so many off heals to choose from that of course people go 3 heal. You know, we need a main healer, and that's what Rogue needs to be in Season 5, I guess. They cannot add Gambit first, dude. Oh my god. They cannot add Gambit first. Truthfully. Like, I would so incredibly heavily question, like, I'd email. Like, I would literally email out of pure confusion and curiosity who is genuinely thinking that's a good idea to add Gambit. You know? I think the next character they're going to add is a healer simply because it's been so long. Simply because it makes sense. Because it's been an insane amount of time since a healer has been added. I know they can't just add whoever, right? Like, they can't swap it around because it's pre-planned, even though that's complete BS. Here's a secret. They can. They can add whoever they want. It's quite an easy negotiation. If they have a contract with people who to add specific things at specific times, I can think of like 5 arguments right now that you can easily make to add a healer right now. To not even add Daredevil, remove Daredevil, and add a healer. I can make a solid argument right now. One, off the top of my head, is go look at the player count. That it's dropping, and it's continuing to drop. You know, like I don't want to be one of those people who are constantly talking about, oh, the game's done. No, okay, I don't want to talk about that. I'm just saying
they have been seen and they will
the numbers
not
are
escape.
still dropping. They're still going down for months. It's not plateauing. It's not stopping. There's not reaching a limit. It's just continuing to go down. So that's quite a good argument to bring to the meeting room and be like, hey, a lot of people are leaving me because a lot of people are asking for healers and they're not getting it. So how about we do this? How about we just add a healer, eh? And a lot of people will be like, oh, yeah, well, look at the numbers, put it going down, so let's add a healer. And, you know, I guarantee you a lot of people are going to come back because, oh, snap, a new healer. That's pretty cool. That might actually change things. Because you know what? You know something crazy? Daredevil is a nothing burger. You know why people are truly dissatisfied with Daredevil's arrival? Because it doesn't change anything. Okay, not only is he like the 60 millionth DPS, but he doesn't change anything. He's not going to change the meta. He's not going to change how people play. He's not going to change who gets countered by what, because as a melee DPS, maybe a diver, and people already know how to deal with that. Go Bucky. Go Namor. Go Iron Man. Go Thing. Go Penny. Go Thor. Go Emma. Go Rocket. Go Ultron. Go Jeff. Go Loki. People know how to deal with it. You know, so nothing changes. But I'm telling you, if they added a main healer, things would change. It would be different. Because it adds to support ultimates are the most important ultimate, and it's the most important role in the game. So if you add a main healer, things would genuinely be different. The meta might actually shift. Well, not meta, but a lot of things would shift because now there is a important piece to this game that has been implemented. Like, imagine if Luna was just added. This is what I'm getting at. Imagine if Luna was just added. Things would be big. You know, it'd be like, whoa, this character is incredibly strong. Her ult is incredibly strong. Even if it came with its nerf state right now, people would be like, wow, I need to look out for this character. I need to play this character. So on and so forth. But you add Daredevil as a DPS, it's like, well, no duh, people don't care. That's just Iron Fist with extra steps. You know? Oh, well, I guess I'll go Iron Man. Oh, well, I guess I'll go Storm or Psylocke or Magic, and I'll just win the 1v1. You know, it's like, it's just a nothing burger. Anyway, for Season 5, because obviously 4.5, they had Daredevil, and I'm not going to go on and on about how that's a bad idea. I already did that. Season 5, they need to add Rogue. Is the leaks. If the leaks are correct, then it's Gambit and Rogue, which is fine. But they need to add Rogue, and she needs to be a main healer. If she's an off healer, there will be so many 3-heal comps. This game might just blow up overnight, and not in a good way. People despise 3-heal. Even people who play 3-heal hate 3-heal. Like, I have never seen such distaste for a comp since, like, Overwatch GOATs. Like, people literally despise this comp, and for good reason. It's incredibly boring. It's just infinite sustain. So,
I took great pleasure in
yeah, she really needs to be a main healer, or else 3-heal for Season 5 will go insane. There will be so many 3-heal comps every single game you play. Every single one. Not just because it's a crutch people fall back on, but because there's so many off healers now that if she's an off healer, why play anything else but 3 heals? If you need heals in a game to win, why play anything else other than 3 heal? Because I mean, all the other main healers have been used already. They're bored. You know, they're bored of it. Anyway, that pretty much covers all the topics I wanted to get at. About a 10-minute video, not too bad.
At
I
last
didn't
our
want this to be
enemies
too
show
long
themselves.
because I'm not going over the updates, the team ups. I'm not doing that. Maybe when the patch notes release, I'll do that. But yeah, Daredevil is completely boring. I don't think anybody cares that he is being added to the game. Caring, like, I think people are excited. Well, some people are excited for him.
Not the victory I expected.
But I don't think anyone expects him to change the game seriously. And the heal roll just continues to get drier and drier.